Hi, gang. Pete Revelle here. You know, in music, everybody has a story. So I tell you, what I'm going to do. Let's make a deal here. I'm going to tell you my story, and then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to listen to yours. Fair? Okay. So here's my story. What did I call it? I wrote a note here because I couldn't remember what I called it. I called it, uh, My Story is Making the Big Time, Almost. It goes back to the late 1960s. I was in Chicago and I became friends with an engineer with Bel Air Records, and we became very close. Just something, you know how it is when you meet somebody and it clicks. Anyway, I was working a venue in Kenosha, Wisconsin, Nino Steakhouse, as a matter of fact, it was. And one day I got a call from Paul. That was the engineer. I'm sorry, Paul Stancic. Gotta be remiss not to mention his name. Paul Stancic, and he told me, "Hey Pete, I'm over here at Termars." Well, Termars was Chess Records in Chicago. When Chess moved to California, they sold it to the corporation Termars. So it was the same studios that a lot of the big rock and rollers and all the blues singers recorded at. But anyway, he had made friends because he was in and out of there. He had made friends with a promoter named Jimmy Van Leer, and he called me over at the Nino Steakhouse. And he said, "Pete, Jimmy says there's a movie going to be coming out, and they're looking for music for it." I said, "Yeah, okay. I'm working 5 nights. I don't want to be bothered with it." He says, "I want you to write a song or a couple. Can you write a couple things?" "Yeah, I can write a couple things." "Okay, well," I said, "What's the movie?" Well, he says the movie is it's going to be called The Exorcist. Oh, well, being a good Catholic boy, as you know, I know a little bit about exorcism. Well, whatever. uh, so I proceeded. I sat down in the basement aspect, and Nino's there was a piano. And one afternoon, before I went on, I sat down and I wrote a couple of songs. Well, I sent them over. I sent them over to Paul, and he booked time. We went in and we recorded it, and we gave it to Jimmy Van Leer. That was the song promoter. His name was Jimmy Van Leer, and we signed a contract. And Jimmy, he was pretty excited. He says, "Inessa, I think I can do something with this, blah blah." And of course, being a young kid, all I can think of is, gonna big time, gonna be a star. In fact, I always wanted a Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. Well, I already spent the money that I didn't get to buy a Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. Well, in my mind, I didn't really spend it, but that's what I was going to do. It might take. Anyway, so Jimmy, he had it for a while, He sent it out. It went to California. It went to this one and that one and blah, blah. And wouldn't you know, it didn't go. I lost my chance to be a big star. Well, we felt the next best thing maybe would be to take the recording and we'll put it out as a single. We waited till the movie came out and we put a single out on it. As a matter of fact, I have a copy of it. I found one. I don't have many left. There's a couple at the house. This one, this one hangs on my wall as a remembrance of that occasion when we recorded this. The title of the song is "A Plea to an Exorcist." If you look back here, dear friend of mine, Bill Rimkus from Chicago, we were looking for a flyer. So I called Bill, and Bill's a wonderful artist, always has been, does great work. I said, "Bill, we got this tune, blah, blah, whatever." He said, "Yep, I'll come up with something." Well, if you look back here, that was the picture on the flyer for the song "Plea to an Exorcist" that we released on a single. One other thing I may add, back in those days, Columbus, Ohio was a great town for breaking new material. You could get airplay there for, I don't have any idea why, I don't remember, But boy, you start there and it would go around and you could eventually get your way into Chicago and the big markets. Well, we took it to Columbus, Ohio, and I remember we remembered it. Columbus, Ohio, really is it's kind of the Christian belt, you know. We took it to a radio program manager, and he listened to it, and he looked at me, and he looked at Paul, he looked at me, and he said, "I'm sorry, gentlemen, I can't play this. This is, ooh, he got the willies from the lyrics." So I don't know if that's funny or not, but it's a fact. Anyway, we went on to sell 4 or 5 copies. It was released. We got some airplay in Chicago and some parts around the country. And what I'd like to do for you today, I want to first play this song, just the vocal and piano, or at least a part of it. And then I've got the record. I want to play for you the finished product that we released back in would be in the early 70s. Okay? The song is called A Plea to an Exorcist, and it goes like this. I call out to the one I hope will free my soul, encased in hateful passions, they're beyond control. You must believe this sorrow is inside of me, destroying all my sense of decency. I don't know if tomorrow will be soon enough. Oh, exorcist, please set me free. Take it away, cleanse my soul of Satan's fire. Take it away, through his mercy, damn the liar. Take it away, oh my God, what have you done? Take him away, return me as your son.
Believe this sorrow is inside of me, destroying all my sense of decency. I don't know if tomorrow will be soon enough. Oh, exorcist, please set me free. Take it away, cleanse my soul of Satan's fire. Take it away, through his mercy, damn the liar. Take it away, oh my God, what have you done? if tomorrow will be soon enough. Oh, exorcist, please set me free. Take it away, cleanse my soul of Satan's fire. Take it away, through his mercy, down the line. Take it away, oh my God, what have you done? Take him away, return me as your son. Take it away, cleanse my soul of Satan's fire. Take it away, through his mercy, down the line. Take it away, oh my God, what have you done? Take him away, return me as your son.
Well, there it is. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Now it's your turn. I'm all ears. Let me hear it. I am Pete Revelle, and you can reach me at PeteRevelle42@gmail.com. I'm going to be waiting for your story. Make it quick. Thank you.